Hello and welcome to this special edition of the Stronger, Leaner, Lighter show. It's how to eat healthy and stay well over Easter. Hope you like my new backdrop. I'm looking forward to getting into this show soon. Hello, can you believe it's Easter? I can't. I feel like I've lost a month. As you may know, if you're following me on Instagram and on Facebook, we just had the most phenomenal 3 weeks with our children visiting from Canada, the opportunity to spend some time with my dad in Melbourne for his 90th birthday, which was just phenomenal. And we also, on top of all of that, moved. We've downsized into a smaller apartment, luckily in the same building we are, but I've got to tell you, I'm a very sore body. I don't know about you. Let me know this. Are you somebody who loves habit, who likes, the structure of habit? Let me know if you are, because I got to tell you, today was the first time I've actually done a proper workout, I guess, for about maybe a week and a half. Lots of lovely times with the girls and my daughter's partner, and lots of wine at night, and late nights, and it was wonderful. And then moving, of course, I was too tired to work out. But today I'm back, and I really noticed. I want to do a real quick shout out too, because there's some things that I noticed a difference for when I wasn't doing them. That made a huge difference. And one was I went probably 5, maybe 6 days, maybe a week without having my green shake. And what a difference it made, can I tell you? Just by making sure I have my green shake every day, my energy levels, I noticed my energy levels. I noticed it at 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock, I wasn't sort of feeling that normal on fire. So if you want to know about this green shake, it's a protein powder, but full of green chlorella, spirulina, wheatgrass, also beet juice powder. Absolutely brilliant product. And especially if you were sort of having a time like I had, where we weren't eating normally. We were, and we had great food. Don't get me wrong, we had terrific food. My daughter's partner's a wonderful cook, and so is my husband. And so they were just almost outdoing themselves. It's lovely. We had great food, but it wasn't the type of food I normally have. We had things like we would have pizza for lunch, or we'd have, he made some Mexican breakfast, all that type of stuff we wouldn't normally eat. But coming back to this, what a difference in my energy level. I also want to do a quick shout out for my hair. I don't know if you noticed, like all of a sudden, now I've had my hair up while moving. I've had it up in a high pony for probably 6 days now, maybe since the last show. And I didn't really notice how much fuller my hair is since I've been taking this collagen. Now, I've been taking collagen for a long time, and I've tried many. And I was buying quite an expensive one, really but this one I've seen more changes in my hair and my nails. I went and had my nails done the other day, and I have a dip thing. I don't know what they call them. It's not acrylic. It's my nails, and they put a thing over the top of it, whatever it is. And she went, "Oh my God, your nails are growing so fast." It's this. So let me know if you want to know more about those products. They are phenomenal. And a quick shout out, of course, to our other sponsors, Naz Cosmetics. Jen Hines, she is so passionate about bringing non-toxic makeup to women. And check out her website, Naz Cosmetics. She's doing some great videos too on Instagram if you want to follow her. Right, let's talk Easter. There's something about the Easter holiday that's different from Christmas, isn't it? I mean, to me, let me know in heart or like, if you find that Easter's, I don't know, it's not as frenetic. We're not rushing around buying presents and blah, blah, blah. We have 4 days, the Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. And it's a little more laid back. And I think for many people, being sort of this time in April, right, it's been a long 4 months. And I know for many families, kids in school, it's been a tough term for many people. So Easter's that time when you kind of do relax. I know a lot of people are going away camping and everybody trying to get on a plane right now. Ugh, gee, stressful. Gosh. When we flew to Melbourne, it was fine. So just in that difference of a week, Nana, my brother flew back to Perth, and he was 2 hours to check in. And luckily he'd had the wherewithal to get to the airport early. But yeah, they're predicting big lineups for Easter holiday. So all that's sort of stressful. And then the types of food you tend to have at Easter is different from Christmas. We tend to eat a lot more simple carbohydrate food, so chocolate and hot cross buns. And I did I do a radio interview every Wednesday morning as a life coach for a radio station in Western Australia. And he was telling me that he's just seen such alliterations of hot cross buns. He was telling me a bakery in just near where he is in Western Australia in Perth had custard-filled hot cross buns. Oh, I could just feel my sugar setting my teeth on fire. So all those types of foods, there's some issues with them. One, they impact on your blood sugar level, but because of the blood sugar peaks and troughs, it can be very difficult sometimes to regulate. To regulate that blood sugar level. I'm just turning my phone off because my dad phones. And so we tend to reach for more because you hit that sugar crash. So in this show today, I'm going to share with you some strategies to use. So you can still have the hot cross buns, you can still have chocolate. I'm going to share a recipe at the end of the show that is my daughter's partner was like, can you keep making these? And it's simple and easy, and it tastes like Snickers bars, and it's good for you. So we're going to share that at the end. But I want to go through some strategies that you can use at Easter to help you maintain your health and not fall into that habit of feeling unwell for so much sugar. All right, let's look. So first of all, fasting. If you're not fasting and you want to have a breakfast, make sure that you're heavily swayed towards protein. So no cereal, none of that. You want to be having good protein breakfast. Now, most women don't eat enough protein anyway. But when you're going to be having lots of sugar and you're going to be having lots of simple carbohydrates, you really need to be ensuring that you are picking up that protein level. And that's why I love this particular green shake. It's got 15 grams of protein. So you ensure that you're getting a good quality protein first thing in the mornings. But ditch the toast and the cereal. So eggs, tomatoes, mushrooms, avocado, or a green smoothie. Practicing intermittent fasting is a great way to stay healthy over Easter. I just had a feeling that phone was going to ring, and of course it did. Staying healthy over Easter, your intermittent fasting. So again, allowing 16 hours or at least 12 hours between meals can help reduce inflammation caused by too much sugar. So looking at, I want to have a hot cross bun. Okay, well, make sure you're having plenty of protein to back it up. So again, for lunch and dinner, vegetable with a protein to help balance out the sugar swings, and really kind of ramp up that vegetable, that protein. So, and of course, Easter's great for seafood. So prawns. I just got a message from our seafood supplier before, and plenty of prawns this year, and it's always a good time so making sure that you're having good quality protein for lunch and for dinner. If you're not doing intermittent fasting, it's really, really important, because that's going to help level out those blood sugar levels. I think more so than other times, drinking plenty of water over Easter. Stay away from juices. Stay away from fruit juice. Stay away from, I just got a little curl that's just popped up there. My hair's doing my own thing, I tell you. Drink plenty of water over Easter, so no juices, and making sure you're having at least 6 of these a day. I find drinking water on the holidays the hardest. I'm fine while I'm sitting at my desk. Let me know if you find it difficult too. I'm fine when I'm sitting at my desk and I've got my calendar here that I can mark off how much water I'm drinking. But I really have to make myself think about water in the morning. So in the morning, when I'm taking my collagen, I'll have the water, and then in my workout, at least a bottle of this before I jump in the shower, at least 2 bottles before I break my fast, and again, at least another 2 in the afternoon. And so really watch that you're taking lots of water, again, to help reduce inflammation. And it makes you feel full, but it's a great way to stay hydrated over the Easter period. Stick to a regular Easter exercise routine over Easter. Fit in a 20-minute walk or 5 minutes, spend some time doing some strength exercise. In the Stronger, Leaner, Lighter program, we do 9-minute workouts. If you're away with friends, get them involved. Do a push-up challenge or a squat challenge or something fun. If you've got friends with you, get them out for a walk. Go for a walk. Do some HIIT. Walk for 5 minutes. Walk as fast as you can for 20 seconds and do it again. There's a tendency when we're eating foods that are high sugar content, high carbohydrate level, that we're sleepy and tired. But the best thing you can do is get out and do some exercise. So looking at increasing your exercise, and I have to say, that's the one thing I noticed different when we were away. We walked, but not really enough. Although having said all that, I have a skirt on today that's my test skirt. I don't know if you're like me. I have a couple of outfits that I try on every now and then just to see where I'm at. And I honestly thought, after the way we've been eating and all the alcohol we've been drinking, and good wines, by the way, really good wines, and some lovely cocktails, which I don't normally have, the skirt fit beautifully this morning, which quite surprised me. I was really surprised. So that goes to show that intermittent fasting, drinking lots of water, and pacing myself when I'm eating, I'll touch on that in a minute. Pacing myself when I'm eating is really important. Let me talk about that. Pace. I don't like portion size. When it comes to helping people understand how much food they're eating, you hear all the time about portion size. I don't know who made that up. I have no idea who made that up, because everybody's different. It depends on you. It depends on your activity level. It depends on your age. It depends on your metabolism. It depends on the way that you naturally, use up energy. It depends on the amount of sleep you're getting. So portion size is a misnomer, and I just think it's one of those furphies that we've bought into, and I don't get it. What's far better for you to do when you really want to eat consciously is to look at what I call pace, is really monitoring how fast you eat. Most women I know who struggle with their weight eat too fast. And that we learn how to do that. I grew up in a big family where we were always busy, and we literally raced in the door, ate what was on the table, and took off again, because we would, have a netball game or racing off to work or after school or whatever. So we were always eating on the run and eating fast. Then, of course, when you have children, you tend to eat standing up. You're not, very seldom when you've got little ones are you sitting down with a lovely meal. You just don't. You're often standing up, just shoveling food in, or you're finishing off their crusts after they've had lunch. And then you're eating fast at night because the kids aren't going to sit still. So it's a habit we get into, which is eating too fast. And when we eat too fast, our hormone leptin, which is the hormone that regulates when we're hungry, if you're eating too fast, that hormone doesn't have enough time to kick in, and you will overeat. So I like to set a challenge for the people in the membership of the Stronger, Leaner, Lighter program to measure how fast they're eating. 20 minutes. Take 20 minutes. Now, it doesn't mean you're always going to make 20 minutes, but it's really interesting to watch how you monitor how fast you eat. Don't eat in the car. Don't eat standing up. That's 2 rules. Never eat in the car. And I think that's another habit we get into. And for me, it was when we're dropping kids from one place to the other, you just grab something quickly in the car. Don't eat in the car because that's mindless. So taking about 20 minutes. So over Easter, take time to eat. If you're having a hot cross bun, sit down, make a cup of tea, hot cross bun, eat a little bit of the hot cross bun, have a sip of your tea, slow down and truly enjoy it. Don't inhale it because you, have some thought about if I eat it faster, not going to count or something. So slowing down your eating, really important. And practicing over Easter is this, really savor the food, the beautiful food that we do have over Easter. And of course, after the Easter egg hunt, if you've got kids, get them outside. If you've got an Easter egg hunt and they are, I don't know what it was like in your family, but I could never say to my kids, save your Easter eggs for later. Nah, they'd eat the whole lot, within 20 minutes. And of course, that sugar high was met with a sugar low. And of course, then they'd fight and argue and get cranky. Get them out on their bikes, go for a long walk, challenge them to a game of touch football. I know you might be feeling tired after, because your blood sugar level has dropped. But get out and do something and work off. And so you balance out those mood swings. All right, I want to share that recipe with you that I talked about because we're running real short on time here. I want to share that recipe with you in a minute about what I love. I absolutely love it. And it's a real difference for chocolate for me. It's something simple and easy, but I just do quickly want to tell you about the Stronger, Leaner, Lighter membership we are launching. We start first week of May. So I think it's May 2 is when we start. You can have access to all the information. This is a lifestyle. It's not something you come on and go off. There are 2 membership levels, a membership, and there's also VIP, and you choose which membership level you want, what suits you. And there's a no contract. You can sign on for a month or 6 months or however long you want. But this is about taking those 10 principles of wellness that I teach. We have weekly workouts, weekly tapping videos, weekly meditations. We have information, webinars, you name it, in there, and you have access to all of that. It's the strongerleanerlighter.com, and that is starting 2nd of May. So I'll pop the information in the comments. So you can just click on that and have access to that. But we start 2nd of May. I took that on board after clients going through what they really wanted, and they wanted ongoing support and ongoing accountability. We have a private Facebook group where we have accountability every day that I can help you become stronger, leaner, and lighter. Let me know if you want to write. And want more information about that, just send me a message if you want more information about that. All right, let's talk about this recipe. Now, I have to say, I can't remember where I heard this from. It's not my recipe. I heard it from someone else, TikTok or Instagram, and I tried it. And can I tell you, it is phenomenal. So what you do is get dates, pit them. The bigger dates are better, but the smaller ones work just as well, just a little bit messier. Fill them with a little teaspoon of almond butter and then pop a peanut in it. Close it and then roll in melted dark chocolate and refrigerate until set. Can I tell you, just tastes like a Snickers. And, the goodness of dates, the goodness of the almond butter with lots of protein. So you're really balancing that up. And if you want to make an adult version of that, a little bit of whiskey. To the almond butter, just add a little bit of whiskey or a little bit of your Drambuie or a little bit of Grand Marnier and a really, really nice. And they're only about that big, the little dates, and they are delicious, absolutely delicious. So as I said, I can't remember where I saw it. It was TikTok, so it's not my recipe. Just let me say that, but it's absolutely beautiful. If you can get the fresh big dates, you'd only have one. I mean, I know those big Medjool dates are big and expensive. I just bought the ones in the pack that were pitted, tiny, as I said, fiddly, but they were enough. I found those enough. All right. Thank you so much, everybody, for the show. Remember, click on the strongerlenalighter.com, find out more about the Stronger Lena Lighter program. Starts in May. Believe it or not, we're only 2 weeks away from May. Can you believe it? Have a wonderful Easter. Enjoy time with family and friends, and 4 days, hopefully, that you can spend some time just chilling before we begin the lead up to winter. And I look forward to seeing you next week on the Stronger Lena Lighter Show. Thanks for being with me. Bye for now.